right, twirlers, let's move. Come on, move!
Welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. My name is Brandon, and I'm a high school principal from the U.S. state of Georgia. I'm doing yet another SpongeBob SquarePants episode today. I'm excited about this one. This is one of the only ones in the series that I actually have seen before. It has been a long time, and I don't really clearly remember everything that happens in the episodes, so most of these reactions are going to be for the first time. This one's called Band Geeks, and this one I had seen before because I mentioned in the last episode that I used to be a band director at one time. That's what I taught when I was a teacher. So this one has a little bit of a special place for me. I'm curious to see how accurate this stuff is, or if it has any resemblance or connection to real life. Just a reminder, if you're enjoying these videos, I do encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. And Geeks. There, he's playing his clarinet now.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Oh. Yeah, for clarinet, if you use too much air or you don't have your mouth on the right position on the reed, it will squeak. He says, I heard you have a dying animal because of his playing.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the...
Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
Squilliam Fancy Son from band class?
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week.
Like
That's
the Super Bowl.
Right. I'm living your dreams, Squidward. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it. So I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
Oh,
Okay.
I knew it! You don't even have a band! Well, I'll just let you get back to the service industry now.
Hold it!
It's horrible.
It just so happens that I don't sell fast food. I do have a band, and we're gonna
Lying
play
again.
that Bubble Bowl. How do you like that?
Yeah, the last episode, this same guy, Squilliam, he lies and pretends to be him, and now he's lying about not being a cashier and having a band when he really doesn't. It's not a good habit, Squidward.
Fancy boy.
Good luck next Tuesday. I hope the audience brings lots of ibuprofen.
I've got to drum up a marching band fast. Drum. Band humor.
Looking to add fulfillment to your dull life?
Then become part of the greatest musical sensation ever to hit Bikini Bottom.
And be forever adored by thousands of people you don't know.
Not to mention free refreshments.
Breakfast begins tonight, 8:30 sharp.
Stupid music rental clerk made me late. That trilobite didn't know an
Got a
elbow
bunch of
from
instruments.
an elbow. Elbow. More band humor.
So he's got all these random people, and I guess he's going to give them instruments for the first time and try to have a band. Now, there are community bands. That's pretty common. You may have one in your town. A community band is basically just what it sounds like. It's a band that they have with community members, but it's people who like used to play or still play and just don't have another place to play their instrument, not just random people who walk in and say, hey, I've never played before. What instrument should I play? It's not like that, though, but let's see.
People, settle down. Okay, now, how many of you have played musical instruments before?
Do instruments of torture count?
No.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
No.
Horseradish is not an instrument either. That's fine. No one has any experience.
So he gave them instruments, I guess. I see them holding instruments, but they have no experience whatsoever. He just randomly gave people random instruments. I'm not optimistic here.
Fortunately, I have enough talent for all of you.
What an ego.
All of you.
When do we get the free food?
Okay, try to repeat after me. Brass section, go. Good. Now the wind.
Which is awesome considering they've never played before and they can just play ba 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 ba. That's pretty impressive.
And the drums.
Yeah, and come to think of it, a lot of times in movies, I've seen a couple of other examples of this. They try to portray like a band that doesn't play very well. So they make them play like really out of tune, but the stuff they're playing is like difficult. And I'm listening to it and thinking like a band that doesn't play well would not be able to play this at all. So they're actually not sounding that bad. They're just really, really, really out of tune. That's kind of funny. Apparently these people have never, ever played before ever, and they're able to kind of copy him. I've never seen anybody spit out drumsticks and mallets, though, and think that's what you're supposed to do.
Too bad that didn't kill me. Let's just try stepping in rhythm. Now I want everyone to stand in straight rows of 5.
Is this the part where we start kicking?
No, SpongeBob, that's a chorus line.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking.
Why, you? What?
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
Okay. It's like a valve trombone, but with 2 valves. And a valve trombone is a real thing. It's really rare. It's not an instrument that you commonly see, but I've never seen one with 2 valves there. That's really weird.
Day 2.
Okay, that's perfect, everybody. Bubble bowl, here we come. Flag twirlers, really spin those things. Okay, turn. Flag twirlers, let's go. I want to.
Yeah, it sounds like a really, really bad version of Semper Fidelis, the march. But it's funny. Like they want to make them sound really bad, and it does sound bad. But a band that was bad would not be able to play it at all. They're playing it just really, really, really out of tune and with bad timing. So let's see what happens here.
I see some spinning. Flag twirlers, let's move. Come on, move.
Oh.
Day 3.
So he has the flag twirlers twirl so fast. He said, faster, faster. And they twirl so fast, they just take off like an airplane. That's pretty funny.
How's that harmonica solo coming, Plankton?
It's tremendous. You want to see?
Like, how's he going to play that? Yeah, and how's he playing multiple notes on one of those holes? Each one of those little holes that you blow in plays 1 note, which is why, you know, a normal-sized person's mouth would cover, you know, several holes. That's how you play, you know, multiple notes at once here. So this is a little weird. Or Plankton.
Day 4.
Well, this is our last night together before the show, and I know that you haven't improved since we began. But I have a theory. People talk loud when they want to act smart, right?
Correct!
So if we play loud, people might think we're good.
And I react like that because I've seen a lot of bands do that. There are some bands out there that just they don't care how they sound, or at least it seems like that. They just play as loud as possible. Now, there's a time for that. I mean, if you're a marching band, there's plenty of times where you're supposed to play loudly, but you want to do it with good tone, good intonation, good tone quality, and not just play loud. But this philosophy, I've seen people that would appear to try to do this.
Everybody ready? And the 1, and the 2, and the 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, new theory. Maybe we should play so quietly no one can hear us.
Well, maybe we wouldn't sound so bad if some people didn't try to play with big, meaty claws.
What did you say, punk?
Big, meaty claws!
Well, these
start a
claws
fight.
ain't for just attracting mates.
Bring it on, old man! Bring it on!
No, people. Let's be smart and bring it off.
Oh, so now the talking cheese is gonna preach to us.
Wait! I know tensions are high.
The entire band gets in a fight. Never seen that either. I don't know what that instrument was.
Hey, class is over.
Okay.
They just all will calmly walk off.
Well, you did it. You took my one chance at happiness and crushed it. Crushed it into little tiny bite-sized pieces. I really had expected better of you people. I guess I'm a loser for that too. Don't bother showing up tomorrow. I'll just tell them you all died in a marching accident. So thanks. Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome.
What kind of monsters are we? That poor creature came to us in his hour of need, and we failed him. Squidward's always been there for us when it was convenient for him. Evelyn, when your little Jimmy was trapped in a fire, who rescued him?
A fireman?
And Larry, when your heart gave out from all those canning pills, who revived you?
Some guy in an ambulance.
Right. So if we all could just pretend that Squidward was a fireman or some guy in an ambulance, then I'm sure we could all pull together and discover what it truly means to be in a marching band.
Yeah, for the firemen!
Now let's make Squidward proud. Come on, a 2, a skilly-dilly-doo.
Okay.
I knew this was going to happen. They're just gonna have to find another band to play. I just hope that Squilliam doesn't find out! Squilliam! Ah! What are you doing here?
I just wanted to watch you blow it. So, where's your band?
They couldn't come. They died.
Then who's that?
That would be my band!
We're ready to perform,
Uniforms
Squidward.
too.
Well, Squiddy, this is exactly how I pictured your band would look.
That's his eager face.
And yeah, that is how some marching band uniforms look. Nowadays, there's tons of different styles you can get. This is more like the old school traditional marching band uniform with the little shako hats and the, I don't know what they're called, that go across the chest there. A lot of them, especially the upper body, does not quite look like that. But some do.
I guess this will be the last time I can show my face in this town.
That's the spirit, Squidward.
This is like the halftime show.
Okay, football fans.
Okay.
Put your hands together for the Bikini Bottom Super Band.
These are some ugly-looking fish.
Maybe we're near one of those.
Oh, they have like a little. They have a little bubble of water, and they're in the real world or the above water world, in like a capsule of water, kind of like the squirrel character has a little air bubble, and she's underwater somehow. It's kind of weird.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, everybody.
Here we go, and they've got like, I don't know what those are, and you see these a lot in like little cartoons. Basically, just a natural trumpet, which just means one brass tube that has a larger bell at the end, but with no valves, no keys, no nothing. And you know, you had these back in ancient times, of course, called a natural trumpet. But of course, nowadays you don't have that. Trumpets have valves and things, because with this thing you could only play several different notes, and that's it. You wouldn't be able to play all the notes that the modern trumpet has.
Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know how they're playing those different notes, but okay. Miraculously, they can play. Okay.
It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall.
It's like, what?
Never sacrifice their will.
I gotta just mention, I love this drummer character with the tiny, flashy sunglasses, and then look at the expression on this squirrel character's face. They are rocking out. Oh, that's Patrick. Doesn't even look like him. This is Puff. That's pretty good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. That was a really fun one. And I didn't even realize that this guy here was Patrick, because they make him look so different with his, I guess, some little facial hair and his little sunglasses. At first, I didn't realize that was him. So I'm going to leave it there. This one was really fun because, like I mentioned in the previous episode, I was a band director or band teacher before becoming a school administrator. I do miss those days, but that was quite some time ago now. I'm going to leave the episode there. If you have other suggestions of reaction videos for future content, please let me know in the comments. I've gotten some great suggestions from you all, and I do appreciate those and read over those. So if I use your comment, you may see your comment in the next video. With that, I'm going to end it, and thanks for watching. This has been School Principal Reacts. See you next time.